Okay, so now we move on to calculating probability. When calculating probability, which can just be written as P event, okay, this means the probability of an event occurring is equal to the number of favorable outcomes over the total number of possible outcomes. Okay, so this is how we work out the probability. Okay, so for instance, if you we look at our die, okay, when you roll a die, okay, you have 6 different outcomes. You can roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your die. So the probability of rolling, let's see, probability of rolling 1. Okay, so that's when you roll the die, you get a 1. Okay, the number of favorable outcomes would just be 1 because there's only one on our dice. And then the total number of possible outcomes are 6 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on our die. So the probability of us rolling a 1 on our die is going to be equal to 1 over 6. In the book, they give an example of the probability of selecting an ace out of a standard deck of cards. So out of a standard deck of cards, we have 52 cards in a standard deck of cards. So that will be the total number of possible outcomes because we can draw any one of those 52 cards. Then the favorable outcomes will be how many aces do we have in the deck of cards. So we have one ace for each set in our cards. We've got the ace of spades, ace of clubs, ace of hearts, and ace of diamonds. So there's 4 favorable outcomes in that deck of cards. So therefore my probability will be 4 over 52, which could be simplified to 1 over 13. So that's just how you work out the probability. Okay? If you look on the next page, it says testing before we get to testing your understanding, there's a worked example. So let's just quickly go through the worked example and see how would we go about answering these probability type questions.